Welcome back to Fanfiction Ideas, and today I'm going to be talking about a Batman story that I kind of thought of. And yeah, now this is not really a crossover story, this is just a full-on Batman story that I recently thought up, and I was kind of like, this would be kind of fun, because while everyone pretty much enjoys Batman and Gotham, because that's where it feels the most real, yeah, Batman belongs in Gotham and all that, unless he's with the Justice League and out doing something. I always find it kind of fun when Batman's out of his element, or like in another city or something, because the rules completely change when Bruce is no longer in Gotham. The rules kind of like change a bit. So in here, this story is Batman in L.A., Batman in Los Angeles. And I always wondered, because I've never really, unless there was a comic out there that I'm not aware of, but Los Angeles would be an interesting place for Batman to be. I mean, you see a ton of superheroes in Marvel go to the West Coast and, do stuff in LA, but you never really see a lot of DC characters go West Coast. And it would be kind of fun to see Batman on the West Coast, Batman in LA, because, like, it's a whole new set of rules. There's a whole new set of rules, there's a whole new set of structure. It would be interesting to see how he would be there. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what would bring Batman out of Gotham and to L.A.? What would it bring him to Los Angeles? Well, the idea I had is that Batman has been following a string of murders that have been occurring in Gotham, and it's weird for him because he's like, this doesn't fit any MO to really any of my villains, this isn't Joker, this isn't Riddler, this doesn't feel like anything else. However, he kind of gets enough clues in that the killer was the perpetrator. He gets some clues in that the perpetrator was someone who had airline tickets after breaking in their home and thinking he found the culprit. He's like, no, these are airline tickets to Los Angeles. So, yeah, I'm gonna go there, and Gordon's like, wait, hold up. You're gonna go to L.A. It doesn't. Forgive me for asking, but that's not our jurisdiction. I don't even think that's not our jurisdiction. And Bruce is like, I don't have jurisdiction. I'm Batman. So Batman goes there, and he's like, look, he may be from across the country, but he is gonna face my law in Gotham. And that's the whole crux of the story, is that Batman has now arrived there. And as Bruce Wayne, he's just basically like, look, Alfred, I'm gonna, this is a vacation. Let's make it look like Bruce Wayne's having a fun little vacation here in L.A. and just kind of enjoying like just a short getaway and have like a penthouse, rent out a penthouse or something. I don't know. So he uses that penthouse as instead his Batcave, his makeshift Batcave for the moment. And meanwhile, he's out there in L.A., hunting these criminals, and, like, the street gangs are also, like, wise to him, and they're actually, like, calling him Kakui. Like, a lot of the Hispanic street gangs are calling him Kakui, obviously referring to the Spanish boogeyman. So, when Batman's busting up people and looking for this killer, he's busting up street gangs as well. He's actually, I had the idea, is that while he's doing detective work in L.A., he gets stopped by he sees a street gang hustling some people, and he's like, oh my god, I can't just not look, I cannot just not pay attention to that, I gotta go do something. So Batman's there. He also, the police department there are really not cool with Batman suddenly showing up in Los Angeles. It's not, it doesn't make them look good. And I had the ideas that there's a detective there who is really against Batman. He's always, never really cared much for Batman, because, one, he's like, yeah, the cops here in L.A., we've dealt with criminals for years without any superhero help. We don't have a guy who can fly, or, a woman who can bounce bracelets off her, and we certainly don't have the need for a dude dressed in a weird costume beating up mentally unstable people with his bare hands. So, yeah. We don't need a superhero in Los Angeles, and Batman is pretty much like, yeah, you do, you need me. Sorry, I was drinking something. But that was the idea, is that Batman is now out there in Los Angeles. He doesn't really have. He does keep in touch with like the Bat family, but he's really trying to just figure out this mystery for himself. And he's slowly discovering that this killer is actually a high-ranking official in the Los Angeles police department who, when he's not out work, not when he's serving the city of Los Angeles, he's actually taking these vacations to different cities, killing people, and then leaving to return back to Los Angeles, and then planning his next flights out to take vacations and kill people there. Which is kind of a scary thought when you think about it, like, just having this guy go out, take these flights, murder people, and then fly back to his hometown while everyone's looking for a killer locally instead of, like, internationally. That's a scary thought. So that was that was kind of the big crux. So Batman discovers this, and he's trying to tell the detective who's really against him, and he's like, look, dude, this is the guy. And Batman's now at odds with the LA police department. They won't listen to Gordon. Yeah. So that was pretty much the crux of the story, is that Batman is in LA. He doesn't have, he's just depending on himself because there's really no one here who can help him. And you've got, like, the street gangs out there looking for Batman because A, they're, he's busting them up on the side, and B, if they kill Batman, they'll get street cred with, like, Joker and everybody else. So, there you go. That was pretty much my idea. Like, if I could do this for DC Comics, I wish I could. This would probably be like a graphic novel. I don't think I can make, like, a whole run of this. Like, this would probably be, like, graphic novel worthy. So, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this story? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.